Hello, and welcome to Jadekine Gaming Presents The Observatory. My name is Bob, and this is the 68th session of the Shadow Kingdom's 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am joined here with Austin as Merry, Beth as JoJo, Adam as
Wolfgang,
Ryan as Mother June, and Nick as Maribel. I went the wrong direction, and it totally messed up my head. So we are going to pick up where we left off some weeks ago with Merry going to the flying off into the neighborhood.
Yeah.
To begin his reconnaissance after JoJo's reconnaissance in the earlier afternoon or whatever.
So she was late, right? That's why I left.
I think so.
Yeah.
She was late.
Yeah.
I just needed to make sure I had a good alibi.
Yeah. No, I think I was cutting it close because I just got caught up doing too much.
Candy.
Yeah.
You got caught up with candy.
I love candy. What can I say? And then I was like, oh crap, I really need to go, and I just was not gonna make it back. And I was like, he'll wait. Nope. No.
Incorrect.
I'm like out the door, and I'm like, next time I'm definitely gonna leave a note, a really funny note.
Is it called the Red Roof Inn?
Nope.
No, red horse.
Thank you.
It's all horses. It's fantasy
all
Kentucky.
It's fantasy.
Anything
I know
near
it's
the
Red Roof, but I was like, what is
anything
it?
near the intro area, it's all horses because everything was real horses right at the beginning.
What can I say?
They want tourists to know their long storied history of horses.
You come into the city, horse everywhere.
All right.
Just saying, horse puns only is a rule Eric would definitely enforce. Yeah, sure. We don't even charge taxes here. Then what's the requirement? Horse puns only. What? Horse puns only.
Yeah, and given that he was theoretically tethered a certain distance from there, he had a sphere of influence where he could enforce that.
Horse puns only.
So it dies off the further from the red horse you get.
Otherwise, we're going to go and prowl around like a shifty individual in Suburbia.
Are you legitimately being a shifty individual in Suburbia?
No, I want to see what kind of nightlife they have. I'm curious to see what it is, because everyone else has sort of a flow to it. I'm like, is Suburbia full Suburbia, or do they have night watch? Is it guard patrols? What do they got? Do they got sewers?
Okay, so what are you looking for first? Are you doing a watch on the street, trying to time out the guards? Are you looking for sewer entrances? Are you exploring sewers?
The first thing I'm going to do is just do they have is there a nightlife here, or is it just a place that
just
people
housing,
sleep?
no stores.
Yeah.
Well, it's Monday night, so you left at 6 from there,
Yeah.
so you're probably there at between 8 and 9, probably closer to 9. Actually, it's 9 or 10. So you're there about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So you see the occasional guard patrol. You see people, occasionally people wandering around, because there are races and peoples who are naturally nocturnal.
Sure.
And so there's people wandering about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not busy like it is.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a place. People live here. This
Yeah,
is not a
people live
business place.
No, not really. I mean, there's a couple places that are open. There's a bar.
Oh,
So
a tap room.
Yeah, there's a local kind of place. And as you're walking past and looking in, it looks like it's not a blue-collar bar. This is not a place where, it's just all workers going in there. It's a place that's relatively kid-friendly, that is a bar that serves drinks. But
It's Applebee's?
I haven't been to Applebee's in years. I don't know.
It's a kid-friendly place that serves drinks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't been there in over a decade.
If ever you'd like to go with us.
No.
Just know
I
you're
would
invited.
rather cut off a foot.
How can you know that it's still so bad if you don't visit? You got to confirm your hypothesis.
Listen, I don't. I can just live my life
I don't.
and never ever go there again. Ever.
It has
It's
a
a sad
bar,
life.
but also it's a place that's perfectly fine to take kids there for dinner. So yeah.
Well, it's not acceptable to take children there. You should probably instead, I don't know, club them to death.
Okay,
You
here's
should
There
give
goes
them
that Applebee's sponsorship I've been working so hard for.
You should give them up for adoption.
okay.
the children.
The children.
It should be on the height of themselves.
Yeah.
Let's go a little different than like a Red Robin or even the Mexican place. You know, two places that also are kid friendly
Yeah.
and have bars.
Red Robin also would.
I mean, that's a restaurant with a bar. This is a bar with a restaurant. There is a difference.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I also
that'd be
feel like
Applebee's,
Applebee's
too.
is a restaurant with a bar.
Yeah.
This is a bar with a restaurant.
Yeah, Babylon's is a bar with a restaurant.
Like,
yeah, otherwise we're gonna spend a couple hours.
that sports
just sort
bar?
of, going around and trying to see,
Mattingly's.
are there
Yeah.
alleys? How Newtown is this suburb?
It's relatively new town. For everyone who doesn't live where we live, it's like a constructed neighborhood. Newtown,
paste, copy
yeah,
paste,
Newtown is
copy
a
paste.
constructed neighborhood with cute little boutiques and stuff like that. That it was built.
It was
developed.
a designed community.
Yes.
And a failure.
Yes, it was a
copy
failed
paste.
design community.
But
So,
do we think the suburbs here are gonna fail?
Yeah, you know,
well, this
other
isn't.
stuff like
Oh,
no, they're doing fine. Best thing is like, do these places have lawns? Do they have lawns?
they have lawns.
Do they have fences? Are the fences all uniform height? Are all the buildings painted the same? Or is anybody out there just got a yard full of weeds and flowers?
There is no yards full of weeds and flowers.
I'm just checking the marks. Uniformity, everything's the same.
It kind of irks your fey nature a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
because whilst there is like certain things like there'd be bird baths, there's some with like flagpoles flying, their color like the colors of the state. There's Fantasy Kentucky. There's decoration in certain yards, but like you don't see a green fence. It's not a thing you see.
Yeah, it's all very standardized.
Like not all the fences are the same, but there is none over 7 feet, and there's none lower than 3 feet.
All right. Yeah. There's obviously a lot of regulation with regards to how
Yes.
things are done here.
And everything seems to look relatively nice.
Yeah. There's obviously, like I said, that's what it is. Like, yeah, this is obviously a enforced order. There's your first target. They definitely got to get put way down because they suck, and this neighborhood is hell. Otherwise, yeah. Once I get out of it, so that's like one. It's getting to like midnight, 1 a.m. And
Yeah, once you've wandered around the entire place, yeah.
get around there, then yeah, I'm gonna go and see if do they have accessible sewers. Because at this point it's real late. I should be able to make sure at least there's nobody obvious around.
I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and give me a perception check. I'll let you get away with a lot without rolling dice, but I can't forgive you forever.
15.
Okay. You don't spot anyone as you go up to a sewer grate, and just and climb down in. I assume.
Yeah. We'll go down here and
Tony.
yeah. Oh, Tony, let's lurk around here. Are these sewers like the same thing? Extremely clean, very nice.
I mean, they're sewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But I've been in all the other sewers. Are these sewers different?
They're about the same level of cared for as the Horse's Head district or the any of the districts but the slums. The slums were like really bad.
The ones that were filled
repair.
with undead, yeah.
Yeah.
And troglodytes.
no, slums was troglodytes. The
Yeah.
undead were actually part of the
Balanced blades.
And
Yeah.
And they were deliberate. We're working on building those numbers up.
Yeah.
Pump those numbers up.
So like it's like reasonable. There seems to be more piping overhead
I
and
imagine
less.
yeah, more buildings.
Yeah, less of like an open trench. There is water. This is more storm drain.
Yeah.
than
That's what you
proper
said about all of
sewer.
them.
And so there's not like a bunch of filth running through it, obviously.
Just a very clean city.
So there's like a level of detritus. There's some muck and gunk. It doesn't look like they have cleaners down here all the time.
Yeah, so it's pretty similar to the other sewers.
Yeah. It's slightly newer.
Yeah. Then let's see, that'd be theirs. I'll spend like the last couple hours going around and seeing just how much guard presence is in the suburbs. Just trying to get an idea about that.
Okay, go ahead and do.
As I do a little night walking.
I guess this would be an investigation.
The bonus is a difference of 1. 14.
I don't care what
Literally
the bonus.
rolled the same amount as the perception.
Listen, I don't
Yeah.
care what the difference in the bonus is. I care what you're doing.
That's fine. I'm just like
You're
almost matters.
gathering information.
Yeah, it almost doesn't matter. My bonuses are all very similar.
Okay, that doesn't have any effect on me. You see that there's probably 3 patrols total at night that you've like clocked that were completely different, and they seem to be doing a like not a standard. You're not exactly sure how it is, but it's not like they walk here, stand for 5 minutes. They walk. It's not a. It's a non-standard travel path where they seem to be wandering. You're not sure what the pattern is
Yeah.
exactly.
If I wanted to know, I could tail them for like a night or 2. But I don't care. I just wanted to see.
A
Like,
regular sweep pattern.
it's like, nah, it's enough to just know that the guards are here and they walk and they're in patrols. And it's like,
It's groups of 2 to 3 individual guards.
yeah, probably more concerned with guards being seen than actually guarding.
I forget. During Gato and Yank's thing, did the guards have whistles or bells? What was that called?
Well, you were dead, so
I was not dead.
no, you're dead. So
You
everyone
don't know.
who saw that information is a dead.
No one
person.
will ever know.
That's not at all true because Mother June was trailed by not too far for quite a bit and involved in the crowd outside as they were coming through.
She didn't see the actual whistle part, though.
Or whistles, Nick.
Bam! Got him!
That's okay. You'll pay for it.
Got him.
I had it written down if you want to
Now
know.
be
Yeah, I know.
He's going to describe somebody
I mean,
important as
it-
looking like a corpse, and it'll be doom for you.
Yeah. Everyone now is corpse-like in appearance.
No.
Can't help myself.
I must murder them all.
Oh, it's not. That's all I do. And then I go back and ready for the morning meeting.
Okay.
That'll bring me up to like 5 or 6 a.m.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, but with the travel time included. Yeah.
Okay, so you show up about 6:30
Right.
at the Red Horse and stroll in.
I'm gonna look around for Mary and see if I see him.
Every time you've come in, Mary's been sitting at the bar talking to the innkeeper and doesn't appear to be there.
I will ask who he normally talks to. Hey, I was supposed to meet up with Mary. Do you know where he went?
Off. I'm not sure.
Cool.
Would you like to leave a message?
No. I think I messed up by being late. It's past 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't know who the heck to go to. I'm gonna go find Mother June.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah. Mother June, where are you at 6 o'clock on a Monday?
Would I have had to meet? Was that the time that was set for us to meet Gale? Or was that later?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I think it was...
Because it was after her work day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be there or 7?
Gale worked till like 8.
Okay, so that'd be at 9. So yeah, you're probably out in the balance pool.
With Jake.
Yeah, then I'm with Jake looking for paladin recruits.
Oh, okay. I'll wonder.
Hours away.
Yeah, hours
Yeah.
away.
It's big city.
And you don't,
Yeah.
and Innkeeper
I don't-
doesn't know.
Yeah, yeah,
June is.
yeah. Well, I'm aware that I have information, and I have learned that there's this morning meeting every day
At 9.
at 9, and I still don't have a room. Correct?
You haven't asked for one.
Okay, so this is the innkeeper.
This is the Innkeeper.
I'm asking, like, hey, so I probably should have talked to you sooner, but I don't have a place to sleep. I've just been kind of making do. How do I get a room?
Well, it's a very complicated concept. Okay? So here's what you gotta do. Ask. And he hands you a key.
Oh, thanks. How do I know where this key goes to?
Well, it's a very complicated process.
Okay.
If you look at the key, there's a 7 on it.
Yeah.
That one.
Is that left, right, up, down?
Well, there's stairs, and I know that you know where the rooms are because you slept in front of them.
Oh, right.
You slept in front of, like, I think 2. If you continue down that hallway, and then, like, look at the other side where the odd numbers are. You're the last one.
I blocked all of that out because I felt deeply embarrassed. So thanks for bringing up bad memories. I'm gonna go.
No problem. I also found this piece of paper if you'd like to discuss it.
Snap! Can I make a good jump to snap?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I see what game we're playing, Bob. Ah,
Cock.
What?
So shiny
What
and
do I
weird,
get
can't
to add?
Acrobatics?
5.
Because you're not trying to knock him over and, like, take it from him. You're trying to snag it from him.
5.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to have to be quicker.
Can I make another attempt?
Sure.
Come on. 7. I'm getting better.
Yeah. No, you got to be quicker than that. Remember, this is like a deeply middle-aged man.
Look at he's big. He's taunting you. You have to attack him. He deserves it. You don't have to kill him.
Just whip out your sunblade and attack the paper.
He is getting negatives.
Just knock him out.
He's getting negative. I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Yeah.
My plus is 3. Can I try to like hit at his knee? It's just like most like kick his knee
He's
and make
on
him
the other
knock
side
down.
of a bar.
Dang it! I'm gonna climb up the bar. Why haven't I done this before?
Okay.
Stand on the bar and then try and grab it.
Okay, roll again.
There we go. 19. No, did you not 20?
He just steps back.
The mittens come in and help.
There's these 2 hands that grab him and lift him up out of the room and away and goes,
He's got my paper.
Do you speak ogre or giant? Giant. Yeah, do you speak giant?
I speak common and halfling.
Oh, then it doesn't make sense to you.
Fuck, monster.
And she like grabs him and then she like looks at that, and he goes, and she goes, give. And he's just like, yes, dear, and he gives back the paper.
I'm gonna have words with you later. And I like scamper off.
As you turn around, there's a large minotaur standing in front of you. He goes, standing on bars is not exactly hygienic. I understand that this was a deviation from your usual behavior. I prefer forgiveness.
At least she's wearing shoes now.
Who are you again?
It's
Spartacus.
He's about almost 8 foot tall.
Have I met him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the morning meeting. He's the real clean fleet.
Oh,
He's the one
he
that
was
sits in
mad
the-
that I was making crumbs with the muffins.
Yeah.
I'll try to do better.
I'd appreciate it. Now, would you like uppies or would you want to climb down?
I must shove this into a pocket, smack the hands away, and flip off the bed. Flip off the bar.
You're gonna flip off the bar?
Okay,
Yes.
acrobatics check.
You probably could have gone without the acrobatics check if you didn't decide to make it fancy.
10.
I'll allow it. It's fine.
You're a little shaky on the landing. but
Right.
you get
I
it.
kind of wobble, and then I run
It
off.
was the new boots.
It's new,
new
boots.
boots,
It's
there's
hard. They're
platforms.
tall. It's weird being up this high. And I'm gonna just run off
Okay.
to room 7.
And you just hear, Jep. And he comes, as Jep comes to clean off the
Jim?
Jim, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Jep's-
gonna say, Jep?
Yeah, Jep's
Wait,
not
Jep
there
is
anymore.
back?
I was like, wait.
Well, that was
Yeah.
gonna. You have no idea what a turn that was gonna be.
Yeah, no. Jim.
Oh, my boy!
So, yeah, he comes
Not
up
my
and
name.
starts cleaning.
I will notice Jim from the corner of my eye, blush profusely, and continue running.
Yeah, we'll have to trick Jim one of these days and
Yeah.
just start calling him Jep. That's your name. It's not my name. It is your name. We were there when you were born.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna go into my room and have like a minor panic attack.
Got outfoxed by a 40-year-old.
You can... Nah, I'll let you suffer. It's fine.
You say that,
Suffer?
but we're like a couple years away from that.
Why am I suffering?
You said you're having a panic attack.
Oh,
Yeah, your character's having a panic
yeah. I'm
due to
not-
the embarrassment.
due to the embarrassment, the embarrassment that she has endured recently.
All right. So now that that's done, we'll go ahead and move to Mother June and Jake as you. I guess it would be an investigation to try and find individuals of the appropriate temperament.
Okay. Do you remember what time I'm at?
Oh, I'm bad.
At this point,
Because we met with Gale, and then from there, I went off to look for him.
all right, you were looking for Jake. You hadn't found him yet?
No, he had. He
No,
just
I-
found Jake was the last thing. He's wondering how long that took.
Oh, go ahead and do a... Do you have magical means of contacting him so that you could find him sooner?
I think you were flying to find him from above.
Well, yeah. And it's like I've already located him, and I've already rolled the check in order to find him.
Mm-hmm. I just need to figure out the timetable. Like, if you have magical means, it's obviously going to be... It's my...
I don't think Jake has his own sending stone, so
Nope.
Nope. I don't know if you have message or sending or
Oh,
anything of that nature. Like, you are a caster of spells.
yeah.
I don't know what you have prepared.
Yeah, no, I don't have sending.
You
Okay.
are a wizard.
I am not.
He's a bard.
No, like in a Harry Potter sense.
We'll say it's
Yeah,
like
no, I got the joke.
5.
No.
Probably there around. Because you were talking to her at like 3 or 4 was when you were talking to Gale, I think.
You're not a wizard.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't think so, because we would have
Wizard, yeah.
been able to get there in the morning, I think.
Well, it's 4 hours, so 9 to... It's what, 2? So it's like 10 to 3, because it would be... The meeting's at 9, it takes about an hour to get through.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would have had to come from Red Horse Inn territory to have brought him his broom.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like, you got done there about 3, so you probably found...
Okay.
So you went, you talked to her, so you probably found him between 4:30 and 5.
Okay. And then we got to meet her at like 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, she gets done, and you'll be meeting her at around that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and enhance ability since I've got those in order to perform my investigation. Or
Investigation.
Or is Jake any good at that?
Investigating?
Yeah.
No, not particularly.
Okay. All right, then I will do it instead. No, and it's like, does he have a negative to it? Does he have negative? I don't know.
It's intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah, intelligence.
No, he probably wouldn't have a negative.
Okay.
He doesn't have a bonus.
Then that is fine.
Let me check his. Nope. Stop. Sorry, I'm yelling at inanimate objects. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, he would not have any. Yeah, he wouldn't have a bonus to it, but he doesn't have a negative either.
Okay, then I will still use him for the investigation check because it would be better.
Oh, so you're assisting him.
Yeah, and it's like, so I'll go ahead and hit him with enhance ability and throw an inspiration his way.
Okay, so you're just straight rolling.
Yeah.
Do you have a negative intelligence, or was it the inspiration?
No, I don't. I don't have but my bonus isn't high enough to cancel out a D8. So
yeah, so it was for the inspiration.
Yeah. A natural 20 with an 8 on my roll.
Okay, so he got 28 with a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you just coach him through how you find these people.
Yeah, this is how you find the paladins that we're looking for, my friend.
It's more like you're speaking to him of the qualities of person that he would be looking for.
Yeah. And it's like, these are the qualities that we're looking for. Somebody who's got strength and joie de vivre and...
Oh, for heaven's sake. Stop it. How? How?
A nice funky build.
We will handle this without losing our temper.
Guys, do you need
And it
help?
worked out. No, I just
He
needed,
just didn't crush the thing.
just needed to not lose my temper and an inanimate object again.
Not break Adam's dice.
Our dice, comrade. Okay. So since he nat 20,
Yes.
instead of a D8, I'll give you 2D4.
On additional?
You get to roll 2 D4s for me. That's how many paladins you're gonna paladin candidates you're going to find
That's what you
instead of a D8. So it like potentially same number.
5.
5, yeah. But it makes it so that it's guaranteed.
Bell curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I adjusted the bell curve.
Yeah, lower minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, less likely to be the highest, but 5 is good.
Yeah, it's just the second half of
Okay.
it is the higher end.
Okay, so you find 5 paladin in trainees. Okay, and I think we talked about like how Jake can get them started on some of the martial side of their training, but you do need to find someone paladin.
Yeah, an actual paladin trainer if I want the reduced time, or train one at the extended time and then have him do the training after the fact.
Yeah, because I think it's 8 weeks standard, 12 weeks if you're have to train one of them, and you can do like it'd be 8 weeks of you training him and 4 weeks of Jake training him, basically.
I gotta.
I think that's what I said.
No, it will take 8 weeks, 4 and 4, but then we'll be reduced. Oh, it'll take 8 weeks of religious training and 4 weeks of martial training, but will be reduced to 4 and 4 after a paladin trainer is available.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. Basically.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll do that one of these days. Is I'll go looking for an actual paladin trainer. 'Cause I think it's 8 weeks of training and 4 weeks of martial training, but will be reduced to 4 and 4 after a paladin trainer is available. Okay, so yeah. I'll do one of these days. Is I'll go looking for an actual paladin trainer. 'Cause I'll go looking for an actual paladin trainer.
Now, would you go for one of the good gods or a neutral god? Because I assume you would. Maybe they're just random paladin trainers. Do neutral gods out there?
It's like a job fair. No, join our god. Our god lets you punch people.
Okay, so
Because
the way it would basically work is you would find someone who is of the an ethics scholar, basically an ethics scholar that you find matches the ethics of your religion, and they can train the religious portion of that for you. Because paladins aren't really so much scripture driven as ethics driven.
Right, because that's what the oath is.
Yeah. So you'll need to go and interview people at the college, probably. Would be a place that you'd know that exists, but you can obviously find them other places. But a college would be a reasonable place for you to start. You are aware of that fact.
Also, do paladins of all my religion are they going to be underneath a specific oath or like a specific set of oaths?
It's a very good question. Since it is the deity that holds them to their oath, I'm not arguing this point with any of you.
Your world, your rules.
They can do anything. Obviously, not Oathbreaker.
All of your paladins are
Allow me to make
Oathbreakers.
this very clear. Not Oathbreaker.
Well, you can't start off as that anyhow. So
No, all of your paladins are you don't trade new paladins. You just get paladins from other religions and have them break their oath to join yours.
Yeah, any of them. They can take any oath they would like because they're following their oath within that. Oath of the Crown would be difficult because that's
At this
usually
point.
they are often sent by a sovereign. So Oath of the Crown would be something that they can't really do, but anything else is reasonable.
Okay.
Because it's conquest, devotion, glory, redemption, vengeance, ancients, which this is an ancient deity. It would make sense.
Ancients is like preserving the natural order and being in touch with nature. That's
Yeah,
what that one's about.
you're in Fantasy Kentucky with all the goddamn druids. It makes sense.
Because whatever I looked at it, and oath of devotion isn't really that word's kind of misleading to what the actual oath is, and it seems like the actual like more God-centered oath would be the oath of glory.
Yeah, but they can still use the oath of devotion because of how you built your religion.
Yeah.
No, Ancients is mostly for getting that sweet, sweet resistance to magic.
Yep. That's a good aura.
That's a really good aura.
Yeah, that's a good aura.
Yeah, no, anything except for of the crown, because you are not there is no sovereign,
Right.
or Oathbreaker.
Quick, declare yourself High Pope.
Haha.
Then you can have crowns.
Well, I am essentially the mother of my religion, so yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I do up until the point where I need to leave to go and meet with Gale.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, that basically takes you up to that point.
Alright.
And Jake's like, Jake kind of goes, I'll take them to the... Jake kind of thinks about it for a second and just goes, I'll take them to the slums, because that's where we're training the rest of them. Partially, anyways, so... And he looks at you and goes, there's going to be equipment requirements.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, obviously we had to equip all the rest of them as well.
I'll talk to you about it at tomorrow morning in the meeting.
Alright.
Come on, boys! And girls, I guess.
Yeah, whoever got the knack for the paladak.
Okay. expensive.
I imagine so.
Is it the armor?
Yeah. They start with chainmail. Okay.
I do love that we've turned this into the water steep tabletop game, board game. We have this many rogues and this many fighters and paladins.
Yes, I mean, you guys did, but it's all my fault. So.
It's like, yay, minions.
They have their own roles that they do, and you're building out basically teams that allow you to do things.
And it's cool to have the flexibility of having the different units available to us.
Okay, so time has passed. You're married? You're in bed?
Yeah, I did the bird thing, the
Okay.
reading thing, but
Okay, so you're in bed. You're in bed. We did you for the evening.
I'm still sitting in the Old Blades bar waiting for.
Okay. So
I went there straight away.
So as you sit there, Mother June walks in about 7:45, almost 8 o'clock.
We never figured out. Did we ever figure out how to get the thing out of the wall?
Nope. And it seems like if we ended up detaching it, since it seems to be the kind of the fetter to which the magic is being applied to for that room, it would probably break the room enchantment.
Fine.
Which, and from the sound of it, it looks like the Mithral actually goes further into the stonework, so we would be having to like break it up and break the room and everything. So I don't know. We'll discuss it. See what she wants to do.
Would you rather have a big plate of anti-magic with us doing a lot of work, or just mythical?
Well, I think the point is, at this point, we've already offered it up, and
Well, yeah.
what I
that's
would
fine.
like is a loyal accountant.
Mhm.
Yep.
That seems, from the selfish point of view, the best thing for us to have right now.
Well, I just meant giving her the choice of, would you rather...
You're not there.
You're asleep.
You're asleep. You don't get to assist. Okay. So you guys have a little bit of time to discuss anything you want to discuss before they show up.
Boys haven't gotten it out of the wall.
No, I wouldn't expected it of them.
Then I'm not sure how we're going to give it to her.
Yeah, we'll see what she wants to do.
Alright, so it's about 8:30, and Abbot kind of scurries in and sits down.
Is Abbot up to speed on what's going on with the Mithral?
Nope, no clue.
Alright. Well, it's like, go.
Abbott was... Let's look at my notes.
He was getting things to take her to the show.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, I found my notes on paladin-in-training. It's right here.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Okay, so Abbot kind of scurries in and hangs out, and then about 5 minutes after that,
Well, we got 5 minutes, and it's like, Abbot, the Mithral seal downstairs, it appears to be what's the anti-magic enchantments attached to, and it seems to be actually let's say, attached by other pieces of metal that go into the walls.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm just telling
Would
you.
the missus be capable of, with her skills, extracting it?
I mean, yes, but no. She could remove it without crumbling the chamber. She's good enough for that, but it probably isn't going to keep the magic.
No,
Well, of course not.
I wouldn't expect that.
Oh, well, yeah, she could probably remove it. I mean, she's...
You're worth having to deal with re-enchanting if we desire to keep the enchantment.
Thank you. I mean, she's pretty amazing. And at that point, a large shadow comes in through the door. As Gale blows in, you could say. The door blows open and Gale blows in.
Good evening.
Evening.
So, we've got whatever the Mithral seal is in a room downstairs, but just to inform you what we kind of found kind of in our lack of due diligence in inspecting it was that the Mithral seal is actually part of a anti-magic enchantment on the room, and seems to be buried within the wall itself. So while we're fine with giving it to you, we wanted to see what you wanted to do as far as whether or not, I don't know, an anti-magic room was worth anything to you, or if you just want to...
Well, I don't really have a use for any magic room.
Okay.
I believe the deal we struck was I get the Mithral to do some projects, and
Yep.
you want anything from it, you got to buy it.
Yep. So, as far as that goes, would you be the one who wants to remove the Mithral from the wall so as to get as much out of it or not damage it?
Let me look at it.
Okay. Take her down to it.
So she goes down and looks at it and takes a hammer and like taps a few things a couple times and goes, okay, I can get it out of the wall, but it's going to eat into my profits just because I'm going to be here and not at work. I don't suppose you know anyone who would be able to quarry this out for me.
You thought of that.
Yeah, sure. And it's like, if that's the case, we've got...
Because, I mean, anti-magic is really annoying, but if they had, like, adamantine pickaxes or something like that, they could probably really easily pull it out of the wall.
I hate you, Bob.
What?
It's like,
You thought about this, didn't you?
What?
You thought of a solution for us.
Adamantine's magic and would get disabled.
No, it's not. It's a magical material. It doesn't get disabled by anti-magic fields.
That's your house rule?
No,
that's
no,
your house rule.
that is how that works. Silver doesn't get disabled by magic either.
It doesn't.
Silver's
but
not a magic
adamantine only
item.
exists as a confirmed magic item. It isn't a special material in 5th edition.
Yeah, it's a special material.
It's a funny quirk of how they did the magic items is that adamantine turns off. And
yeah, we know somebody that
field.
could help us with that. We'll just
Take
take a little bit, and we'll talk to you, and we can have it shipped over.
All right.
But yeah, say we'll hand that over to you, and we'll put in some orders once you get it into your workable state and are ready to receive those.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
And she turns and looks at Abbot and goes, "Were you successful?" He goes, "Oh yeah." So he offers her his arm, and relatively comically of this short man and a very tall woman walking arm in arm off into the distance.
You'll be closer to the quarry. Will you go by to ask them when convenient? You'll be closer to the quarry. Will you go by to ask them when convenient?
Yeah, I can go down there at some point. I mean, I'll spend tonight up here, because there's no sense of me running all the way back down there.
As he just decides to sleep in your house.
You might, or you might be deciding to sleep in the apartment.
No,
But also, I'm not like stingy with. It's my house. I mean, obviously, you work with me. You can stay there.
no, I'm gonna go and sleep in the necromancer's room in the sewer.
No, I have some work to do there this evening.
And then I'll spend the night in the mansion.
Yeah, okay, unless you need anything further.
No.
Then yeah, I go back through the mansion basement.
Yeah, you're incorrect. That's not how that works.
They change it or clarify it, I guess.
Well, there's specific instances in which it is in the effect of a permanent anti-magic effect, and it doesn't affect the animantine, so... Okay, so the Abbot and them's off doing their thing. Okay, so you guys go back to the mansion.
Yes.
Okay. So everyone is asleep unless Mara isn't doing anything. Mara, you doing anything for the rest of your... Or are you just heading back to the inn and doing your standard chilling? Okay. So
Actually, before going to sleep, I do have something I want to do.
Okay.
I go through the mansion to the basement, to the sewers, across to the necromancer
The lair.
I believe I'm allowed that at some point I learned how do you just use animate dead to raise the boneless and limb swarms as well.
Yes, and you can run them through your crystal.
Yeah, through the orb. I was like, I'm gonna burn my spell slots and just might as well add to the numbers, because I used to have a lot of numbers, and then there was...
So you walk into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have the bodies put back by the teams of dead, or just piled? Because they were taken out of the drawers and kind of scattered a bit.
Yeah, and they were put back into the drawers as much as they could, but I think that there were more bodies than would be able to go in.
Okay.
Because there were new bodies added.
Okay.
So I am aware there's just loose corpses around.
So yes, exactly. There is loose corpses around, and at this point, like, zombies would be a bit questionable.
Yeah, skeletons work.
But skinless you can do with pulling the skin off, and then you would have skeletons too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can decide if you... So no zombies, but skeletons, skinless, and swarms are all doable.
Is it boneless or skinless?
It's
Boneless. But the skeletons became skinless, and that's where my brain was.
And what? I got 3 and a higher, so I can do 4, and I'm just gonna do like 4 skeletons to reduce some of the...
Okay, so just
Yeah.
skin on the ground. So 4 stando skeletons. And skeletons don't naturally have weapons. So if you want to arm your skeletons so they're not just slapping at things, that's a thing you have to do.
Do we not just have tons of loose, like, slightly curved blades?
I mean, there were... Did we end up selling all?
We sold a bunch of stuff.
Did we?
Yeah.
Of just their mundane crud?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But you know what's cheap? Clubs.
Yeah, you can just give them clubs. Like, I'm just like, you know...
But
I just wanna
You
point
grab
out,
that guy, that just have him pick up other
like,
loose skeletons, like, femurs.
But let's be fair. Skeletons are most useless when given bows.
Yeah, skeletons are archers. Which is unfortunate because ranged weapons are pricey.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to get them from people. Anyways,
so yeah, they're... I don't know, is there a CR thing with that, or is it... Because skeletons are 1/4, so...
yeah, it as written, it makes the skeleton in stat block in the book.
Is
Yeah.
zombies also 1/4 or?
It makes the base
No,
zombie
I-
stat block. I mean, I don't remember.
Yeah, I just didn't remember if one was.
I just didn't know if it was gosh, why are words so hard?
A CR limitation?
Yes.
No,
Thank
it
you.
just basically says you get the stat block from the book.
Yeah.
They did it real lazy-like.
Yeah. Because zombies are 1/4 as well. Spooky skeleton.
But yeah, once I've it's taking my few minutes to do that, I will then go back and go to bed.
Okay.
No arcane recovery?
That's 4. That's good enough. I don't need to waste extra time. I just
I don't even know if arcane recovery would work to get you enough for another spell slot at that level. I've never played a wizard.
Yes. We're level 6 right now, so yes. Or 7.
7. So it would give me 3, and that's what I need for it. So yeah.
I mean, you can do so if you would like.
It's a short rest though, and so as opposed to a 4-minute task, it becomes an hour and 5-minute task, and
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's worth it. I'm gonna go back and go to sleep.
Okay.
Well, it's 8. You don't have to go to sleep till like midnight. Or
It's 9, and I need my beauty rest. I am of noble blood.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with you?
You can wake up and do it in the morning.
But what if we need to fight and he's down a spell? Or an arcane recovery?
I guess he has to attach him to the orb so he doesn't have to deal with the nonsense of remaining control over him. I mean,
Yeah,
you still have a full day, but, you know.
I mean, I just use the orb as the focus, and they attach to it, so I just have to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't have her make any checks. Gale. She could have rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. You guys were like, okay, we'll take care of it. She's like, cool.
No, it would have been some sort of competing social check where we would have wanted to beat her.
No,
But you weren't trying to get one over on her. You're sincerely apologizing and paying back.
yeah, we're trying to be friendly so we can get Abbot squared away.
Okay, so they're at a show. You're all sleeping, and yeah. So 9 o'clock meeting comes around. Well, at 8 o'clock there's a knocking on your front door.
Get up. Get dressed, take my time, and go.
There's also a knocking on your front door since you're also in the mansion. Of like at the knocking at the door of the mansion.
Okay. Go to the front door.
All right. It's Abbot.
Yeah, meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let him in. So how
Come
was-
down the stairs, like, oh, fixing my whatever ruffle or. You're early.
So how was the night?
Oh, it was. Let's just say she won't mad no more.
I'm glad.
He's walking a little funny. His hips seem bruised.
What day are we on?
Today is Tuesday.
Not the best day to try and wrangle free hamburgers.
It's true.
They're not free. They're alone. He's paying Wednesday.
Pay you back.
No, he actually has to pay all of his debts on Tuesdays. I'll gladly pay you
Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yeah.
No, at the Universal, at the One Piece hamburger stand, it's always Tuesday.
I'll gladly pay you Wednesday for a burger.
That's just lacks a charitable spirit.
Yeah. Don't trust that man. He never pays you back. He just eats the burger.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Because he's a cheat.
I'm just saying, the second Wimpy gets a burger place, all of a sudden it's not okay.
Do you think that man could ever run like anything? He's living off the sheer charity of other people.
Okay, so
So I'm guessing it's us, Abbot, and Doomsayer are all remoting in.
yes.
All right, we have like a hologram system.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the IKEA.
Yes, we do.
Yep. We got our kinetic crystal array.
Just so happy with it. And that makes us happy.
It's Adam's fault.
He's just
I have made you go to IKEA a few times.
Thrice. And now you suffer. A bad joke. So, there's a... and the array activates with the flicking of the kinetic fork.
Yeah.
And you see a room, the other room with a table set up in a very similar fashion with, I assume you'll attend the meeting.
Yes.
So as you walk in, Spartacus has set up all the things, but there's no muffins. It's like there's a fruit tray and some vegetables and like there's a lot of healthy options.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
It gives you advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, and then I want to... and then the table. I want to flip the table.
Okay. Be aware that the table is an integral part of the kinetic array. Flipping the table will ruin the whole setup. Like, this is a chance that you are taking with the table flip.
Throw an apple at Spartacus. That is the correct thing.
Because, like, it is a centerpiece on the table. You were at the last meeting where they discussed it.
Okay, I'm
You're-
gonna go
you're
into a
aware.
rage and I'm gonna look at Spartacus and be like, where are the muffins?
Well,
They're over there. Like, there's a big basket of muffins
he
on
looks
the
at you and
table.
goes, I'm afraid. It picks up a muffin. We're out. And eats it.
Yeah.
So cleanly, so neatly, directly in front of you.
Like I said, I just pointed at the table. There's a pile of muffins right there on the table. There is a pile of muffins on the table in a little basket.
When you look back at a table, there's a pile of muffins.
There
right
is?
Yeah. It's right there.
I go have rage. Thank you.
They disappear.
They disappear. The hand goes straight through it.
Oh, look, you gotta be careful. Those are vanishing muffins.
Okay, then the apple is grabbed and chucked at Mary. Back into a rage.
Roll for apple.
Apple time.
Can you hit the horn?
It's not an advantage
No, I didn't. I want
because it's not a strength check. It's an apple attack.
Oh no.
It would actually be a disadvantage, so you could use the 10 instead of the 11.
Fine, 10.
It would just strength because you're not proficient in apple.
So
But you do get a
13.
+2 from raging, I believe, to attack.
Melee.
Oh, just melee?
Well,
I thought it was strength-based attacks.
It's thrown weapon.
Yeah, strength-based attacks. So you get
Yeah.
+2.
Thrown weapon is a melee thing.
So
Oh.
15.
Hence the
So-
comedy of grenades in the Predatory Fragments
yeah.
game.
Oh, I'm thinking of the +2 damage. That's
doesn't
only
hit.
on melee.
Does
No.
15 hit?
That
No.
misses.
Okay, so you miss.
Very rude.
I just want muffins.
You see us on our end as we pick up like burnt toast.
I can cook. I've done it before.
It's Mother June.
Yeah.
I mean, technically so can I, but it's too much effort.
It's like, I can cook.
Abbot's just sitting there holding a huge tray of like chocolate croissants.
Someone stopped off to get food on his way in.
And he's just like,
I hate everyone.
And it's like, he can eat burnt toast. I'll make something for myself. I've got time before the meeting.
yeah,
Yeah, woken up early.
Is there bacon?
that wouldn't be a healthy option. There's oatmeal, plain oatmeal,
And there's fruit.
and there's
Are you
fruit.
are you saying that I need to watch my weight?
No, I'm saying that you annoyed Spartacus, and Spartacus is taking it out on you the only way he
No,
knows
no, no,
how.
no, no. That is what she says to him.
Oh, Helix looks at her and goes, I don't know what you mean. What a petty and small thing that would be.
Where are the muffins then?
I assume they're at the bakery, as I didn't order muffins this morning.
I'm over here cutting up stuff to put in my oatmeal, then just drizzling bunches of honey on it, because I know the table has jars of honey.
As you're staring at him, and he's just staring right back at you.
Be nice.
You opposing intimidation checks?
Yeah, yeah. A stare-off. Not rated intimidation. 15.
You are cowed by his 20. Not a natural one, dirty 20.
Why does he just charisma?
Yeah,
Okay.
he cows people. Because he's a minotaur.
Yeah.
She's gonna grumble and sit down and work on making the sweetest bowl of oatmeal with as much honey as she can, not caring if she gets it all over the table, and just smattering like blueberry juice and strawberry juice and just like making as big of a mess as possible.
He leans back and goes, I guess I'm not getting muffins tomorrow either. As he drinks his tea.
I hate you. I hate you with a burning passion.
You just hear some cackling coming from the other end of the table as Doomsayer is eating a croissant and drinking coffee. With his little bunny slippers
I
like
hate
bouncing at the end of
everyone.
his
I
foot.
hate everyone here. And she begrudgingly eats her oatmeal.
It's like high quality oatmeal. It's
Yeah.
really good.
She doesn't care.
Spartacus has very high standards on oats.
Yeah, no, she doesn't care if it's the best oatmeal that she's had in her entire life, and the fact that she loves all food. She doesn't even sound like she enjoys it. She just strictly eats it because she
You're
has to eat.
begrudgingly eating a half honey, half oatmeal
Covered in blueberries and strawberries.
Okay.
And pouting. Like, visibly pouting.
You just hear this like a fresh crunch of an apple directly next to you. As you look over and Molly's just sitting there.
Oh, it's Molly. I'm not cool enough to be friends with anyone here.
Anyway,
Grumpy.
so what do we got from yesterday?
Recruiting ravens, learning to cartography better.
How'd that go?
I got a raven.
Well, that's one.
Singular one.
They're birds. Don't you want like a whole flock of them?
I'm gonna be trying those things again today. See how it goes. I have a different plan today.
Well, positive progress all the same.
Yes.
And how far along are you in your cartography research?
I got the book yesterday, and not far.
Okay.
It has been a while. So, I've just, straight reminder, JoJo is aware that she has a 30 gold debt to
Yes.
Thurston.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Wasn't that also literally yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's been a couple weeks.
For us.
Yeah, for
I
us.
rewrote it at the top of my thing.
Okay, cool.
and, Mary, how was yours and Joe's trip to
JoJo.
Suburbia?
Oh, she didn't show up, so I just went on my own.
Did you discover anything?
Well, the place is obviously under like some heavy regulations with regards to how they build everything. So whoever's doing that is probably in charge.
Hi. So I got done early in my other things, and I couldn't really wait until 6. So I just decided to go to Suburbia place, and I met a really lovely lady. Her name is Maribel. And honestly, just the sweetest person around. She talked that there was an HOA, and that the leader of the HOA was this lady named Sina Meyer. She's really, like, honestly, like a busybody. And if you let your grass grow a little bit too long, she's gonna find you. And she's married to Sophia. And Sophia does something that's important, but Mary Beth couldn't remember exactly what Sophia did. And she also talked that there's this circle that's run by Otis, and Otis is the good duke, and the circle has good food. It's a racetrack. I don't know if that's important, but that felt like it was important. And then separately, I also went to a really cool sweet shop called Mr. Goody's Sweets, run by Mr. Kinder Goody. He is super sweet. He's owned it for 5 years. It had the best sweets. But I think there's something to do with this Sina Meyer gal. She feels like the person that we're supposed to be murdering. Also, I bought myself some cute clothes, but I'm kind of in debt. How does this whole getting money thing from you guys work? Did I get enough good information to get paid? Do I need to actually murder Cena to get the money?
Yes.
How does that part work?
We will
Spartacus
pay
is
to
just
kill
looking at you and goes, I didn't receive an invoice for it, so...
I can do that.
Okay. So, and he pulls out a notebook, he goes, let me show you. And he shows you pretty diligently how to fill out an invoice for payment of goods.
Wait,
And-
we have invoices for that? We can get clothes and stuff through
Yes.
invoices?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
He just does it.
He does it for us.
Oh, okay.
expense this.
So he
I'm going
explains
to
how to
take care
fill
of
it
that.
out.
I
and he
bought my
goes,
own clothes.
So all you do is you fill this out and you hand it to me, and it doesn't have to be on this form. You can just fill it out on a piece of paper with this information on it. Hand it to me. I'll make sure Abbot gets it for bookkeeping. That's all you have to do, and I'll take care of payment for you.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. Super
I'm just
easy.
allowed to get clothes.
Yeah, it's within your budget.
What's my budget?
Don't worry about your budget.
Oh.
That's a Mother June issue, but Mother June has made it quite clear to me that you're supposed to be dressed respectfully and respectably, and you seem to have done a good job, so yeah,
Okay.
it's covered.
Thank you.
Now, if you want to do fancy stuff like certain people's in here, you can't just hide it in your budget and expect Abbot not to notice. What you can do is scare him into not bringing it up.
What?
And Molly's just over there, just...
What? I feel like I missed something, but I'll get that to you soon.
Hammerstein's
He just
paycheck.
hands it to you, hands you a little piece of paper. And goes,
And I start
so yeah,
filling out immediately.
yeah, it's like all you have to do is give me the information that I have laid there, and like again, doesn't have to be on the piece of paper. Just that's the information I will need.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
Everybody's got their brooms now.
So does that mean that I don't have to worry about my debt?
No, I'll take care of it today. You're paid off.
Did we buy an extra one that she could use?
We did not buy an extra one.
Thought we got a couple for the lieutenants, or was it literally just the 4?
We bought 7, I think.
But did I do good with the information?
Yeah, that's good info.
Okay.
The start of it was pretty good, but I think at a certain point he just started rambling about sugar.
I wonder, Mr. I don't know. He feels important. Mr. Goody Sweets, he just had an important vibe about him. I don't know.
Did you ask Mr. Goody what he thought about Sienna?
I think I got distracted by the sweets. I can go back.
You could see if they might have a relationship, either amicable or neutral, or...
I can do that. I can do that. I went under the guise of a university student.
Okay.
I claimed to be studying baking. I wouldn't mind learning baking. That sounds kind of cool. And
The most psychotic ramble. It started with, who do I need to murder so that my boots are paid for, to I would also like to learn how to bake.
and,
Mother has some knowledge there. But more importantly, if you find where this Hoa individual works,
they specifically said HOA, not HOA. HOA.
knowing their location is good, but perhaps don't jump right into the murder until we've gotten a chance to speak with them.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't say I was going to. I was asking when I could.
And you might, you said that you thought their spouse was also important. Maybe...
She said that she worked at an important thing, did something important, and I don't know. I just get the kind of vibe that, like, Sienna really doesn't do anything besides be this HOA person. But I don't know if that really makes you money. So what if, like, Sophia's doing something to, like, earn the money and, like, funneling bad money around? I don't know.
Yeah.
Given
Sketchy money things.
who we know, could we run these names by Clop Clop Man?
Langston.
Langston, yeah.
And it's like, he may or may not know something about them. Probably.
I mean, he's an information broker. Could we just, run the names by him and see if we could buy the information?
Yes, it would come with a cost.
Yeah, but speed.
I'm up for just scoping around the area some more. I think I pulled off being a college student pretty well. I've never met a college student, but I think I have their vibes.
Also, are you not from the city?
No.
Okay.
Probably came in on a boat, immediately got arrested for a bar fight.
I was leaving my town. I move a lot. And I was just minding my own business, and then a guy was being an asshole. So I broke a table over his head. It's fine.
Did he call you an outlander?
I don't really remember. I kind of went into like a blur of a rage.
Blackout rage.
Alright. Well, it sounds like you at least got more stuff to look into.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Mary learned about the fact that stuff is. Did you learn anything else from the area when you went to go scope it out?
Everything else, they got guard patrols, but not an overwhelming amount of them.
Okay.
Sewers seem pretty ubiquitous. Nothing unusual down there.
No, that's good.
Speaking of that, it probably should have come to my attention by now, is could we just hire a cartographer to map the sewers? I mean, I can keep doing it myself, but we now have a little more money to hire normal people to, map stuff.
That feels like a very sketchy thing for us to be desiring a map for.
Yeah, I'm fine with Mary spending his or Maribel spending her time trying to learn cartography.
Okay. It's like, I didn't know if it could be more useful otherwise, besides just learning new skills.
Getting those intelligent rats to help you map stuff out faster.
Well, for get them intelligent, I will need the staff eventually, but yeah.
Yeah.
Are those ones with the brains showing?
No. It just makes them smarter or makes trees smarter. The awaken spell.
Staff of the Woodlands?
Mm-hmm. Awaken one thing a day.
Yeah. Well, we don't have enough money for that right now,
Yeah.
but we'll be working on it.
Is it cast the awaken spell, or does it awaken one thing?
Take a look.
I think it's cast the spell for 5 charges.
Okay. Because you're aware of the casting time on awaken, right?
Takes a while.
It's an 8-hour casting time.
Yeah.
I did not know if
But
casting
you
it
don't
through
need
items.
you don't need to find a 1,000 gold agate.
Yeah.
It casts it without the material component cost,
Okay.
but it still is you're casting the spell.
Yep.
Maybe the fact that you're having trouble finding very many birds is a good thing.
That's at least a good pickup once we got enough money to afford it.
Oh, yeah. There's that other part, too. Go ahead and read the awaken spell at some point, because there's restrictions on intelligence level, too.
Yeah, they have to be stupid enough to be awakened.
Mm-hmm.
I believe dogs or anything below them are still eligible.
I'm just making, just make sure that what you try... I'm going to make you spend the time casting awaken on whatever you cast it on.
Yeah.
If they're too smart, you just wasted your time. So be aware.
Do individual animals have
No, they're
stats?
going by the stat block. I'm not that mean.
Okay.
Huxley's such a clever boy.
Yeah, I'm just like giving you like fair warning
Yeah.
that
Yeah, crows don't have above 3.
No,
so
they don't. Some things do, some things don't.
Like, I couldn't awaken an ape.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Because I think they're rocking like a 6 or a 7.
6.
Yeah.
Too smart for that.
Yeah. No awakened apes. Anyway, so Jake, were you able to get the pricing that you need for those guys?
The paladin outfits.
Oh, right. Sorry, you said Jake, and I was looking at other things. I forgot that I was that dude, too. Well, chainmail is $375 for 5 suits. Holy symbols is like another 50 gold for 5. And then we gotta decide what weapons you want to give them.
Let's see. Because then we have to give them shields, which would be another 50 gold.
Well, you don't have to give them shields. You can give them 2-handers.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah. So yeah, it just shields, like standard pricing for equipment.
Okay. And the whatever the base I need is a holy symbol and what?
Holy symbol, chainmail, weapon.
Okay.
So like shield and like It kind of needs to be like martial version. Well, it doesn't need to be, but like
They have access up to.
yeah, they have access up to martial. I guess I should say.
Yeah.
So whatever you choose to give them, you can give them whatever. But
Okay.
Dagger wielding paladins.
yeah, simple all armor, shields, and they can go simple and martial weapons. So they can go up to martial.
Yeah. Yep. They got up to heavy armor proficiency.
Yeah, so if you want to upgrade your armor, you can. Like, whatever equipment you want to give them, you can give them.
Heavy armor is really expensive.
Yes.
That's not my decision.
By the way, is not the doctor, is it Wolfgang planning on grabbing fabricate?
Holy symbols are only.
Did I miscalculate the price?
I mean,
Yeah, holy symbols would only be 25 for 5 dudes.
Okay.
Oh, you already grabbing it?
I miscalculated. Sorry.
it's not prepared.
Yeah, no problem.
What crafts you got?
What, alchemist supply, leatherworkers tools.
Bless you.
Bless you again.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not super amount of money, but that's still a cast if you wanted to make leather armor. Because I know the price is still... Is it half or a third for crafting items?
What are you doing?
Oh, he has access to fabricate, therefore if we got him a bunch of leather. He can make leather armor in, like, a cast and sell.
We are doing math.
You.
I mean, you could guess half. It just says given sufficient quantity of raw material.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I don't know how much thought I put into it. I just...
Well, there's also the other way of getting a whole bunch of reagents, outlining them, and, you know, fabricate. I don't know. That'd be more of a Bob question.
You can fabricate a large or smaller object.
So yeah, I guess.
Metal, mineral substance fabricated object can be no larger than medium, contained within a single 5-foot cube. Quality of the objects is commensurate with the quality of the raw material. Magical items can't be created or transmuted by the spell. You also can't create items that ordinarily require a high degree of craftsmanship, such as jewelry, weapons, glass, armor. Unless you have proficiency with that type of artisan tools to use the craft as tools used to craft such objects.
Hence the asking is proficiency is for leatherworking.
I mean, leatherworking, yeah, but you have a bunch of Mithral. If you had the proficiency in smith tools, you could make a full suit of heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mithraled heavy armor.
But we don't have Mithral.
Yeah.
Gale has Mithral.
And
Giving that away.
I'm merely pointing out that leather is like a silly thought if you have access to smithing as a talent.
I don't.
he has alchemy, so
I have
alchemy.
I have alchemist tools to make the potions because the doctor used it, and I have leatherworking tools because that's how I stitched up the eyeball into my chest.
Hmm.
You have an eyeball on your chest.
You can't see it now.
it's in the doctor's
It's in
chest.
the doctor's chest.
And
Which is
more's
different
the
than your
point.
chest?
If
Yes.
you went and cast that spell with all the raw materials laid out, you would make a single object. So you'd have a potion
Oh, I see.
or a suit of armor.
A cauldron of potions.
Potions don't come in cold.
No, potions don't work because.
I mean, I've read about that class. Of course, they're made in cauldrons.
What?
What? Huh?
Huh?
Who's on first?
What's on second?
No,
Yeah.
who's the name of the man on first?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I just told you.
Yes, but just the general idea of, it's like, theoretically, heavy armor is a whole bunch of different parts, but
Incorrect. Not that's yes. Also, there's gambeson, so that would be sewing. Like
Yeah.
if we're being children about it, yeah. But no, that's not how that would work.
yeah, no, I just wanted to get the level of where we going for one item.
Well, it's magic, so
Okay.
potions are magic.
Oh, no, I was
Okay.
thinking of just a whole bunch of leather work things where they're only connected
So-
by thin pieces of leather. You gotta...
Per guy, chainmail, holy symbol, shield, warhammer, short bow, quiver of 20 arrows.
Okay. And what's the total cost associated with
It's 655.
total? Okay. So that's coming out of your guys' party funds.
Yep.
So, chainmail, warhammer, shield, shortbow.
Yep. Because longbow is double the price.
It's like, you guys can suck a little range. And what? Difference between a D8 and a D6?
Yeah.
Yep.
20 arrows. Okay, so chainmail, warhammer, shield, shortbow, quiver, 20 arrows, holy symbol.
Yep.
That it?
Yep.
Excellent. That is their inventory. Oh, nope, I needed that. Balls. Okay. Cool. So, there's that is handled. Fun facts. So, it is the morning meeting.
Do the lieutenants have anything? So we got our stuff and you guys is doing things.
Yep.
It's rather, do we need 20 minutes to decide what to put someone on?
So, Jack is training, because he
Mhm.
just got all these paladin boys to work with. Abbot, Spartacus, and Doomsayer. Okay, well, Abbot and Doomsayer are working on getting the balance blade area set up and like getting the building fixed and all that good stuff.
Yep.
No, I need a roll for Steve. Oh, interesting. Okay. Steve has work, so
Alright.
Because we put him, go do your business.
yeah.
Yep.
Steve has court.
Alright. I guess we've got this information now, so this is see if any of this is new to Molly and Hammerstein.
Molly and Hammerstein were wandering around the residential area yesterday and last night, and they didn't really find out. Well, let's roll for Hammerstein. He's a bit better. Yeah, they didn't really find out anything that she didn't, other than Molly found out that. Where is it? Sophia Meyer, who is the wife of the HOA lady, is a druid healer in the local area.
Important.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are a
how,
lot
how,
of
how much? It's not fun to make light of the importance of druids when you're gonna do it.
I'm just saying, this city has a lot of druids.
It's still important.
Yeah, Maribel going over. That's not a real class.
Yeah, I'm like
I'm just-
getting ready to say like, hey,
I'm just
you're the
saying
one that beats me to it.
yeah,
You're the druid.
that it might not be a standout attribute.
Yeah, druids are a dime a dozen. Bunch of backstabbing scumbags.
No, it's just like in a smaller town, you might have one druid per town versus like a couple hundred or 1,000
I know.
that this place has.
Yeah, this place is full of druids. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any instructions for any of your lieutenants?
Mary, find out where the HOA ladies live? Not Mary,
Mary.
Molly.
Oh, no.
It's like
No,
She's
instruction.
Yeah, the instruction is find out where they live.
Oh.
yeah, and it's like that's good enough.
I don't
We
know
got
if
a
they'd be the
party
best
now.
ones, but when's the next? Is there some sort of voting structure that we need to rile up support to get someone else in that position?
That'd be
And when? And when would that be?
Yeah.
Not that I'm very thinking in a meta structure, but that could definitely be a plot line.
It could, but there is still the old standby: murder them in their sleep.
then there has to be a new election.
New election. Old HOA lady turned up dead.
Mysteriously.
I mean, that's how the Union turned over. Old Union boss turned up dead. Oh, look, he was corrupt. Look at all this paperwork.
Tragic.
Old gang boss turned up dead in his sleep.
Shouldn't have been
Okay.
so paranoid.
So, Mary's going to try and find the HOA lady's home. Hammerstein is to look into their election practices.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good. Yeah. Investigate the HOA and the person who runs it.
Yeah, everyone else sounds like they have stuff they're doing.
Jake is training. Everyone else is busy. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
That should be everybody, right? That's Spartacus, I guess.
He's helping out with the bar.
Yeah, it's like Spartacus.
He's the one getting all the stuff.
Yeah.
When you handed out that list of get all this armor,
Yeah,
which is specialist stuff and a lot of it,
because we,
he's the one arranging all that.
because we keep wanting people to think we're not equipping our own army, as we just stockpile weapons and armor.
Yeah.
As he spreads that around.
Ryan, there is something else that you probably wanted to do.
You talking about besides going and visiting Midori?
Okay, then you're already on it.
Yeah, it's like I already thought of that.
Okay.
That was something I was gonna go do.
And yeah, okay.
Because the only other one I could think of is visiting the universities for the ethic guy.
Yep, but that's personal side project thing.
Yeah.
And they're still doing martial training, so I've got time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the end of the morning meeting, and let's start with the easy ones. Going downstairs to drink for a bit before you go to bed. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You've got stuff to do.
Cleaning up the toast.
Yeah.
Was there anything specific you needed my help with today?
No, I don't think so.
Very well. And on my way out, I head for the circle.
Okay. Maribel.
I will take checks for intelligence of nature of where ravens would hang out.
So you want a nature check?
Yeah. Because I'll find a group of them versus one at a time.
Okay, go ahead and do.
He's
a
like,
nature
I
check.
will allow dice to rule my fate.
Yeah. And enhance myself, so.
14.
Double 14.
Well spent. That's a well spent spell.
Plus 1, so 4, 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you get a decent idea of where ravens would probably congregate. The circle's got a lot of food and a lot of traffic and things like that, so they'd probably be there.
Okay.
Would be a decent place to start looking.
Yep. So I'll head over there. I'll spend a couple hours doing that before I come back and read. And
Okay. Well.
so I head off on a broom.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want me to do them so you can think about what you want to do?
No, I remembered what I need to do, but I did have a question. Do I have my nice new clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't.
I'm pretty sure. Or you just need to pick them up.
It's like, I know you have your socks. I don't
Yeah,
I
you
know I
had
have
some-
socks and boots, but I might need to go pick up the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that was another thing. Did we want to issue her one of the spare 2 brooms? Or 3 brooms?
I have a room at the end.
Not
Broom.
broom.
Oh,
Yeah, in case you wanted a sweep.
to fly.
No, we wanted you to clean things up.
I'm not cleaning.
So, yeah. If you're going over there, Spartacus will just hand you the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I do want to pick up. I want to pick up the clothes, and then I want to head back over to the suburbs.
Okay.
And I want to go back to Mr. Goody
we got
and
7 of
ask
them.
him some more questions.
Okay, so it's going to take about 4 hours for
Yeah.
you to get there. Mother June, you're... no. You're closer to the circle. Mother June is doing other things that aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get to the circle in about an hour and a half.
What's for food?
Oh, for food.
Yeah.
So you're ordering food.
Yeah, well, yeah, I came here for food. I just had rough toast for breakfast, so I was
Okay.
going to see what a good meal was.
Also, are you using the broom or carriage?
I am not using the carriage by any means. I have my broom. Whether or not I'm using it, it depends on how
You
much
can
it feels like
you
I
can
would
just
stand
fly.
out.
Like it is about as weird as riding a bike down the street. It is a mode of transport.
Mm-hmm.
I want a flying broom.
So you go, you fly over, or you go over there, and you land, and
Well, we got extras.
Yeah, you say that in the office. I believe we have the spares here. We'll give you one.
so you go up there, and as you go, he goes, "Oh, what food?
Yeah, so what do we got?
Oh, you'll like this." As he turns around and he pulls out this bread bowl, and inside there's a deep, kind of like a deep red sauce covering pieces of meat inside the bowl of bread with some like tortillas along the side of it. It's like a mole, basically, and it's like like pieces of fried tortilla, so it's like chips.
Mm-hmm.
He actually like stuck it into the bread so you can fill it out of the bread and like eat with the chips.
Mm. And how much?
Oh, this 4 silver.
Give me gold. I'll take 2.
All right, and it gives you another one.
Put one in my little hot travel box and and eat the other one here.
Yeah,
I got dinner.
Magical lunchbox.
I bothered to buy a magical lunchbox. I should use it.
Yep. Then you don't have free food given to you every day now.
so it's like a rich, like kind of. It's like a rich red, tomatoey, chocolatey, deep sauce. Delicious. Yeah, moles usually has some dark chocolate in them.
You know food more than me. I trust you.
I trust you.
I knew
And the
that.
best part is that the bread is like a semi-dense kind of a sourdoughy thing.
Oh, nice.
So it soaks in the mole without becoming soggy,
Mm-hmm.
and you just eat it after everything else.
Yeah.
So it's a disposable plate.
This man does love him some trenchers.
they're super useful.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you don't have access to paper plates. And you can just bulk make them and charge.
Okay, is there anything else you're doing in the circle?
I go home.
Okay, so you go home. About that time, you show up. About the time he gets home, you show up in the circle.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and ritual cast Speak with Animals. And
Okay, so you're just popping a squat down in the middle of the thing. It's just taking 10 minutes to...
I'm guessing there's a green area with trees and stuff around.
Yeah, there's green areas,
Yeah,
but
I'll sit
there's
down.
people moving around the entire place all the time.
Yeah, I'll sit down in a parkish area, like under a tree.
Okay.
And you get that
And ritual some
nature magic.
nature magic. Some druid magic.
Yeah. I'm always just pointing out that whenever you're casting a ritual, you're literally sitting down and setting up a ritual space to cast it. It is a very apparent process.
Oh, that I understand, but is it, well, apparent, is it not ubiquitous, but have I, in my time here, seen other people just do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you were walking through a park and you saw someone setting up a picnic. It's a notable thing.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a noticed thing.
Okay. So,
Like,
more notice than someone
they're
loudly...
having yeah, they're clearly having a picnic. You're clearly casting magic.
Yes. So, I clearly cast me some magic and try to talk to some ravens.
Okay.
He's casting Speak with Animals. Beat him up.
Okay. Well, what are you saying?
I give them the same offer I gave the other raven. I have a place for you.
Home, so that you can talk at them.
Yes. Home, you talk at you, maybe make you smarter.
Yeah, you're like, I give you a home, you let me talk to you.
Mhm.
Talk at you. Okay, go ahead, persuasion.
Sadly, I can't up anything because I'm keeping concentration right now. It's 4.
Hey, as long as you're not casting another concentration spell.
Well, enhanced ability or guidance are both concentration.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Speak with Animals
What?
is too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have Speak with Animals up. I can't cast the other two.
Speak with Animals is not concentration.
Four again.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay. I'm going to let you roll a d4 minus 2 for how many ravens get to follow you. None.
0.
Absolutely none.
So I
So it's taking you about 20 minutes, because it's 10 minutes to cast a spell. The Speak with Animals lasts for 10 minutes.
I'll go around, see if I can find a cafe or something where I could buy a loaf of bread.
I mean, there's food.
Yeah. Well, there's food, but I just want a loaf of bread, not a heavily sauced chocolate and tomato-based dish for the birds.
But what if the birds like the heavily sauced tomato chocolate tortilla
Okay.
dish?
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Go find some bread.
Yes, I do that. I'll offer them bread and other stuff once I set this up again.
Okay.
And since, yeah.
And for the nickel and diming, I'm going to go ahead and need you to lose a silver for the bread.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. I was more concerned with the time of only being able to get, another round of that out of this spell.
Or you
Oh,
could-
no. Your 10 minutes are up for that spell. You're going to have to cast it again.
No, for the enhanced ability.
Oh, yeah.
Because
no.
I have to spend another 20 minutes to do that.
Well, it's going to take 10 minutes to cast the
Or
spell.
you could,
and
or you
then
could just cast Speak with Animals.
Speak with Animals is at 10 minutes.
It's a one action spell.
Yeah, you can just use your spell slots. And it has to be prepared. You know that, yeah?
Yeah, it is. I knew I was doing this today.
Okay. Because you're not that's the fun thing that wizards and some warlocks get to do is they have a spell book, so everything they can cast any ritual without preparing.
Yeah, I guess I could spend a level 1 slot to maximize my time.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
guess what? Since you're using bread, I'll give you advantage.
You know, I knew that was going to happen, but I still needed to. 13.
Okay, 13. I will let you roll a d4 with no minuses.
3.
You get 3 ravens to agree to your plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try once more. I'm aiming for a solid 5 or 6. I'll cast a spell again. 9.
Okay. Yeah, that the ravens are like, we heard.
I tried to go to different groups, but
No. It just
okay. Yeah,
they moved.
yeah.
You wound up talking to the same ravens again.
Okay. Well,
I'm just finding a reason for why this didn't work.
that's fine. Well, I bring this group of 3 home,
Yeah.
show them the thing, introduce them to other raven. I'll cast a spell again when I get there to talk to everyone.
Okay.
Make sure everyone has seeds and water and all that stuff.
The original looks out and just goes, "You are speaking. This is allowed."
First raven. And he thought.
I mean, it's not quite as good as the Jersey bum rat I found that one time, but
Listen, I'll get to have fun.
You're thinking, this is allowed.
yeah.
All the other ravens go, allowed.
Nice.
And they all fly into the music.
Your king raven.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess that took me to noon-ish between travel and flight. And
It probably took you to 2-ish.
okay.
Between travel, flight, and like the hour of time you spent trying to convince ravens to follow you home. You
As
didn't
I
even
just
have a
Pied
route.
Piper some birds home.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need my broom to be shaped like a fan.
I am not making this joke. This is not okay. Nope.
Okay. Fine, I spend the rest of my day reading my new book.
The one that requires you to do DC checks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and give me a check. And
Yes, this is 8 hours.
I believe it's intelligence?
Yeah. Can I use enhanced ability, or because it's so
8
long?
hours.
Yeah. 10.
You can use enhance ability if you cast 8 of them.
No.
1, 4. I could get 7 if I hadn't spent some enhanced abilities earlier.
Because this is like a long study session
Yeah.
to give you a skill proficiency.
Yeah, no. I know it would eat the day quickly, and I know it's going to be hard to train because me hitting the intelligence checks are hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to train something you're not super good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's my day.
that's your day. You're drinking. You're picking up clothes.
Really quick, and then I want to go to the suburbs.
Okay,
And I
that's going to be time intensive, which we don't have a whole lot of left, so I don't want to cut you
No, you're
short
good.
on that. So we're going to move that to
Yeah.
next time, which
Yeah.
if you would like, comment, subscribe, stick around, check out other things on our channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again next time. Bye.